Welcome to Pilates week 1. My name's Charlton, for those who haven't practiced with me before. We're going to be working over the next 5 weeks, a similar class plan each week. And this week will be a shorter one because it's the foundations of Pilates. Going to be going through a lot of the basic moves. And by week 5, you'll know them all, be able to practice them whenever you want and have familiarity. But this week, just relax. It's just Pilates. We're just learning the foundations. So no intention to let that happen. You might find it useful to have a little hand towel. So when we're on the ground and we've got our head down, it could be useful to have that under the head to support it. And we'll talk more about that when we get there. The muscles you'll work over the next 5 weeks are going to be the powerhouse, the core. Predominantly the rectus, upper abs, transverse obliques, so the transverse run across, behind, the obliques are alongside, and your pelvic floor, lower abs. So all of the lower, all of the upper. But of course you're going to be working arms and legs in connection. This is functional work. So we're not necessarily going to get a sweat up with that. That might happen. You might find your muscles are a little sore. That's okay, then we've worked. You might not as well, just depending on where you're starting from. What we don't want to feel like any other thing you do is we don't want to hurt ourselves. So listen to what's happening in your body. Your sensation always trumps whatever I'm suggesting we do. I'm going to call 10 of this, 5 of this, whatever the number is, it's but a number. I want you to focus in on technique, which we're about to go down and spend some time learning, and the quality of the movement. If I say 10, but you're starting to lose it at 2 or 3, stop, take a break, get your technique back in, start again, do 2 or 3. Next week, you might get to 5, you might get to 10, you build. You learn sloppy technique, you'll end up hurting yourself, you'll end up not doing this, you'll end up not building up strength. Okay, let's work on the breath. So just relax your arms, take a breath in, big breath, let it out. And again. Okay, place your hands on your belly, do that again. Now what you might have noticed is you take that breath in, and you may not, is your belly moves. In Pilates, of course, we want to engage our core, so we're not going to want that to over move. So what you do is start to breathe into your back body. So just place your hands on the back of the body, breathe without moving the belly, let the ribs expand and feel that in the back of the body. As you exhale, slide your hands around, draw your belly in and out, and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, back body. Exhale. And again. And one more. One last thing about that exhale, and you would have heard it the way I was doing it. You don't need to make a sound, by the way. Is as I'm exhaling, it's not a... It's more like a misting a mirror, so it's a gentle as you pull the belly in. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's do a gentle roll up and down. So, and we'll use the breath. So inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale here, exhale back up. So pulling that belly in and coming slowly up. And down. Don't have to get all the way down, it's just a stretch, might get just to your shins. And big bend of the knees, back up. Just a couple more. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale up. As you come up, take your arms up. Hold your elbows. Inhale as exhale, a little stretch to your right. Back up. And a little stretch to the left. Back up. Okay. Hold those elbows still, lengthen up, draw the belly in, exhale. Pressing into our feet, hold, inhale. Try to breathe through your back body, keep the belly pulled in lightly. Back up, change. And back to center, roll on down. Bend your knees, come on down. Okay, let's get into our Pilates. Feet forward. Come into seating position, hands behind your thigh. First thing to do is inhale, lengthen up. I want you to exhale, draw your belly in. Hands are going to stay behind the thighs, roll back part of the way. So I'm not going back, flat back. Drawing that belly in, inhale up. And again. Inhale. And again. Inhale. One more. Okay. Through here, just hands alongside, roll all the way back down. First thing to do is bring your knees to your chest, give yourself a little massage, circle. Hold and release. Okay, feet in easy rest. So soles of feet on the ground, knees bent. And then hands just alongside. You're just going to do a pelvic roll. We're going to warm up that lower back, the belly. So inhale, roll your hips forward and you'll feel your back arch. Exhale, draw the belly in. Maybe that goes to the mat, maybe not. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And again. Okay, let that go. Now, arch, feel the lower back. Yep. Now, draw the belly in, but don't let the lower back go to the mat. So most of us will have what's called a neutral curve. So for some of us, your back will be normally quite flat, maybe even touching the ground. Others, it'll be off a little. So let's find that. And then inhale, don't move. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, press into your back body. Exhale. Okay. Some of these movements, some of you are going to find it's easier, particularly if you've got your back close to the mat to imprint. So you just draw the belly and lower backs on the mat. Others, you'll scoop. So you'll have your neutral spine, lower back just off the mat, belly drawn in. So I'm drawing the belly in. When I say draw the belly in, I'm not trying to put it on the spine, I'm just drawing it in so I feel it. I want you to extend your arms in, either scoop or imprint, and after a few practices, you'll figure out what works for you. Ultimately, we want to scoop and keep our spine neutral. Okay, inhale. As you exhale, extend your arms, draw your belly in. Inhale, breathe your back body, shoulder blades to the mat. Again, exhale. Inhale. A little bit of a shoulder warm up too. Exhale. Inhale. So I'm just moving the shoulders, but at the same time, it's all about the core. Belly's engaged. Inhale, breathe to your back body, belly still engaged. One more. And down. Okay, arms down. From here, lengthen your legs out. Okay. Arms alongside, press them into the ground. Inhale. As you exhale, draw the belly and lift your head, your shoulders, your arms. Looking more forward, don't want to cause any pain in this neck. Squeeze your arms and then slowly back down. So we're going to use the exhale. Let's try that again. Inhale, exhale. So we're just slowly up, nod, shoulder blades off the mat, hands reaching, look forward, and then slowly back down again. One more like that. Inhale, exhale. And down. Okay, this time as we lift up, we're going to bring the right foot up as well. Actually, I'm going to start with the right foot. So just off the ground, can be higher. Inhale, exhale. Looking at your toes. Inhale, back down. And we'll alternate. We'll do the second side. So left leg could come up as I come up or be up already. And you feel this all nice and tight and down. Remember, breathe to your back body. We'll do the right and the left again. Inhale, prepare. Exhale. Don't worry if you suddenly find you're breathing in and out of the nose. Just change back to exhaling. And down. And again. And down. Okay, so we're going to do that again, but as you come up, what I want you to do is we're going to stay up and we're going to beat the arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. So it's 100-ish, and we're just kind of getting used to this movement. So inhale, prepare. Exhale. Okay, arms closed, squeeze your underarms. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale, down. And again, exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale. Okay, gonna do that one more time. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, lifting right leg, lifting up. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. And down. One more. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up. Belly in, engage. Keep it on for inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Okay, take a little moment. Let it go. Hands behind your head. Don't interlace them, just hold the back of your head. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Draw the belly in and just give yourself a neck stretch. Just gentle, don't pull the head off the shoulder. And back down. Okay. So from here, we're going to do a long arm reach. Bring your feet into easy rest. Soles of the feet on the ground, draw the belly in, scoop it in. Arms alongside. Inhale, exhale, lift the head, the shoulders. Hands towards your heels. Inhale, roll back down. And again, exhale. Inhale. And for 4. Should feel ribs coming to hips. That's all nicely tightening up. And down. As we do these movements, you might find your neck gets tired. So bring one hand behind the head, the other arm up. Press your head back into your arm. You're not pulling on that neck, not like we just did. And again. So it just provides a little support. And down. And you can alternate. And down. And that'll do. Bring your legs up into tabletop. So draw the knees into the chest, let the knees away. Press your hands into your knees, knees into hands. And you might actually notice, oh, that tightens up. So just hold that for a moment. Draw the belly in. Okay. Arms to the ceiling. We're going to do bug. So inhale, extend left leg forward, right arm back. Belly's engaged. Exhale, pull it back. Again, change the other side. Left arm back, right leg forward. Inhale. Nice and slow, don't be in a hurry. Not even going to put a number on this one. I want you to practice the technique. Belly's engaged. And again. And back. One more each side. Just nice and slow. Concentrate on the movement. Don't get too worried if you find yourself all 6s and 9s, moving all over the place. This is week 1. Okay, let it go. Bring your knees to your chest. Alrighty. From here, we're going to do our first set of hundreds. So there's a couple of ways to do it. Now, you might find it gets really uncomfortable constantly lifting your head, but you want to work your upper abs. That's what happens when we lift the head, these upper abs work. So you might just bring a towel behind your head. Leg down, arms alongside. We're going to do 3 different ways of doing it, and we're just going to do a few today. Next week, we're going to be into it. So, hands alongside the body like we did when we did the first sort of 100 that we did, the beginning 100, if you want to call it that, or 100-ish. Going to inhale, exhale. Okay, belly in, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. So I'm still working my core. I'm going to lift my head now as well. Now I'm working my upper ab. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Option, keep doing it this way or bring your legs back into tabletop. Knees a little towards the belly so you can keep the core engaged. Squeeze the thighs. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Maybe the way we were doing it was better. Go back. Option 3, extend the legs. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Make sure the movement's from the shoulder. Last one. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Okay, back, knees to chest, give yourself a little massage. And we're going to come up. So you can come up any old way, or we can try and roll up. So hands alongside, you can have your knees bent. Inhale, exhale, lift your head, shoulders, slowly draw yourself up. Now, a lot of us, that's not going to happen. So just do a little practice to help you with that. Okay. Legs now long, hands behind thighs. Inhale. Now we're using the inhale round. Exhale back up. Inhale, I'm just sliding them back. Getting a little further and back up. And again. And back. Okay, change the breath. I want you to inhale, roll back. Maybe only this far. And then I've got my hands behind my thighs. Can do it without. Inhale. Now, this is a challenge. I want you to stay with this and just come back up. Option, though, is to go all the way down. Now, you might go, oh, I ain't getting back up out of that. So hands behind thighs, nod, lift. I've still got my hands behind my thigh. And even bending my knees, I slowly bring myself up. And again, so just slowly back. Maybe that's as far as you go. Maybe all the way back. And then to come up. And we're going to go down and we're going to stay down. So your way slowly down. Yay. Okay. Bring the legs into easy rest. And just for a moment, take a little windshield wiper, letting go of what we've done so far. Okay. Going to introduce leg circles. So, right leg to the ceiling, point the toe. Turn it out, point, turn it out, point, hold. want you to just draw a little circle on the ceiling. Now, left leg could be bent or could be long. Hands on the hips or alongside, and try not to over move the hips. Belly engaged. Now maybe the circle's getting a little bigger. If this is hurting your hip flexor, bend the knee, but still point into a circle. Okay, let's add a little bit of breath for that. Exhale out, down, up again. Exhale. Inhale. You could just exhale one circle. This is number 3. And maybe inhale one. And one more. Okay, come up, go the other way. Again, concentrated quality of the movement. If your left leg is long, press into the heel, it'll help steady you. Back of heel pressing in the mat. And again. And one more. Okay, bend the knee, bring it in, give it a stretch. Maybe lengthen up, heads behind thigh. Maybe behind leg. Calf. And release. Okay. Opposite leg in. So again, start an easy rest. Just point and turn it out. Point. When you turn it out, you're turning from the inner thigh. So turn. Okay, point. Start your little circle. So literally, I just draw a little circle on the ceiling. I'm deciding whether we're going to keep the right leg where it is. I could be doing this with a bent knee. I'll still get a lot of the effect. Okay, and begin going out, down, and around, or just continue to circle. Again, not over moving those hips for 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. And change the other way. 1. Concentrate on the movement. This is where I don't want you to get lost. Oh, there's 6 to do. I've got to get them through them. You should belly in. I've lost the count. No, I haven't. There's 2 to go. But I want you to concentrate on your circle. Last one. And again, draw the knee in, give it a little squeeze. Lengthen up, nice little hamstring if you wish. Okay, we're going to come slowly up. So, chance the practice, you roll up or bring yourself up. Yogi's choice. Yogi's choice. Pilates. God, got that wrong, didn't I? Inhale slowly and then exhale. Remember, hands behind the thigh. Lift yourself up. And then take a little stretch, just stretching forward. Okay. Inhale and exhale. Okay, new movement. Actually, we'll do a twist first and then I'll come to that movement. So why don't you take your legs out nice and wide. Hands behind, lengthen up. We don't want to be rounded in that spine. So use your hands. Some of you find it's going to be better to bend your knees a little or a lot. You might want your legs a little closer. So this is for you to figure out. We're trying to keep that lower back lengthened up. So we're not rounding into it like that. And you can sit on a blanket or a cushion to help you, or a block. Okay, arms up. As you exhale, draw the belly in and twist to the right. Breathe to your back body. Exhale back to center. And again. And back to center. And again. Hold. Back to center. Going to do the second side, so lengthen up. Exhale. Back to center. And again. Again, technique, don't allow yourself to round, keep lifted. Bend your knees if that helps. Back to center. One more. Back to center. Okay, we're going to do what's called a saw. So turn to the right, reach your left hand down. Back to center, and we alternate with this one. Center. Hand just going behind. One more each side will do today. And that'll do. Okay. New movement, roll like a bowl. You may not want to roll like a bowl. So the first thing I'm going to do is get you to do what looks like a boat pose. You're going to lift your feet off the ground, hold, draw the belly in, and this is you. Hold the pose, lean foot up. Option one. Option two is to roll. I'm going to have my hands right up near the knee, going to tuck my chin, and literally take yourself back to when you were young. Inhale, roll back. This is where my feet start. This is where I want my feet to finish. So it's control the movement. Inhale. Yeah, use that exhale. Inhale back. And again. One more. Okay, and then roll on back. Wherever you are, bring yourself onto your back. Okay, pure core, this section. Gonna do a leg pull. Bring your right leg into your chest, left leg long. Now head down, head up. So again, some of you might want to just tuck that under the head there. Get your head a little lifted, upper abs are a little bit of engagement. Otherwise, head is up. Simple. Inhale, extend that leg forward. Exhale, draw the other leg into you. Okay, that was one. And change. Two, keep the core on. Remember, stop. Take a little break, come back. And one more each side, draw it in, extend, draw it in, come on back, let everything down. So we did about 6 today. I'm not overly worried on numbers. I want you to focus on what's happening. Going to try a double leg stretch, double leg pull rather. So we're going to do the same, but with double legs. So knees up. First option, I'm going to take you through 3 options. Follow along with the options and then maybe go back to the one that makes sense to you. So inhale, legs away. Exhale, draw them in. Inhale, legs away, arms away. Exhale, circle those arms, knees in. 2, stay with that. Only thing for option 3 is lift your head and away. Okay, let's do 5 more. Inhale. Exhale, again, keep the belly scooped in. It's not about just extending. 2, 3, 4, belly on, 5, and one more. And release, down. Okay, we're going to keep doing a number here. So again, have that there, don't have it there. Scissors. Both legs up, left leg forward. Don't have it too far forward. Hands behind. So again, head can be down, head can be up. But if you're up, you're probably up at the calf. And it's just quicker little movement. Draw this leg in, stretch. 1, 2, 1, 2. Think of a pair of scissors cutting. Remember, head can be down. Then I'll probably just be behind my thigh. 3 more. That was 1. All percussion breath, I forgot that. knees to chest, release. Take a little moment here. And then both legs to the sky. Hands down, lift your buttocks, just slide them right alongside. Really, we're going to do 3 of these. I don't want you to overdo it. Head is down. You're just going to inhale forward. Back up. Notice not a particularly big movement. Slowly forward. And again. And that'll do today. Okay. Give yourself a little massage. And then we get to practice however you want to get up. So I'm going to roll up. I'm going to add my arms a lot more to this. Going to take them back. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, arms coming up. Head, shoulders, and I'm up. Take a stretch. Coming onto your belly. So going to work the back of the body a bit more, but of course we're still going to work our core. Okay. First thing to do is just lie forehead and swish your hips a little left, a little right. Okay. Next movement is brought to you by the letter E, and you'll see why. I want you to draw your belly in. And then breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. So the flesh will still be touching the ground, but we're not pressing it into the ground. Okay. From here, arms, I surrender. Letter E. Okay. Inhale, prepare. Exhale. Okay. Next, inhale, slowly lift the arms. The head, the shoulders, belly in. Don't worry about how far. Reach your crown, your face. It's like the mat smells. Oh, pulling it away. Exhale down. Again, belly in. Now, inhale, lift. Exhale down. And again. And down. Okay. From here, extend your arms forward, legs back. Now, you can straighten your arms out. You can have a bend in your arms if that works better for your shoulders, your spine. We're going to do a swim. Now, head could be down, head could be up, and you could have your towel in front of you here again on this occasion. So we're going to inhale, lift right arm and leg. Again, check in the belly. Pull it in, pull it in. Exhale down. And change. And again, just lifting. In fact, as you lift, just relax and stretch. Reach the finger, leg. Feel that diagonal stretch. Can be quite nice. And again. And one more. You'll get to know this one, the swim. Okay. From here, we're going to lift we're going to lift our arms and legs off the ground. You're welcome to keep working with the ground. Otherwise, lift. Change the breath to exhale. Keep the neck long. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and down. Let it go. We're going to come up and we're going to move with a little bit of pace. So working posterior chain, but also core on. Watch that you don't just start pressing, breathing in and pressing your belly into the ground. That switches your transverse abdominis off. Okay. Stay on the ground, lift off the ground, you choose. And now paddle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 8, 9, 10. Lost my count. Let's try that again. Oh, okay. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Let it go. Okay. Hands right alongside your chest. We're going to do a swan. Looks a bit like a cobra. Elbows bent. Lift up. Stretch. Stretch from the pubic bone to your breastbone, elbows bend and release. Take a child pose. Just a little bit of rounding. You could do a cat. In fact, I think I'll just do a cat. And okay, let's do a bird dog. So a little bit of core, knees. You can pad these knees if you want. So similar to what you were just doing, body long, extend arm and leg forward, and lift, and back down. Okay, let's have the breath. Let's try the other side. Inhale, extend them forward and back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down and back. Okay, let's do this all on an exhale. Extend, draw the belly in, arm and leg. So I'm taking them forward, then arm up, taking them down and then back. And again, just moving at your own pace. And down, and again. And again. Okay, that'll do. I want you to slowly walk on back, come up onto your knees, toes curled under or not. We're going to do a hinge. So arms are forward, shoulder blades down. Just check your shoulder blades down. Do this movement like you're on a lap bar. Pull the shoulder blades down. Now extend them, keep them down. Okay, we're not going to sit back. We're not going to arch back. It's not a camel. You're going to hinge at your knees. So inhale, exhale, draw the belly in a little tighter and just go back a little. So just flat. Come back again. Try that again. Maybe a little deeper. And back. And then one more like that. And back. Okay. Come all the way down onto your side. Again, some of the towel. You'll see why. So we're nearly at the end. As promised, this will be a slightly shorter session, not a lot, than our finals, our next couple of sessions. So back, body at the back of the mat. Let your legs be forward. So I've brought them forward, belly engaged, going to scoop. You can have your hand in front. So I've got my hand in the head. That's quite comfortable for me. But you might find, oh no, that doesn't work for my neck. So what you could do is extend your arm and maybe bring the towel in here. That's keeping my neck in line with the rest of my spine, just by putting a little towel there. So your choice. Or maybe you're just figuring it out. So what we're going to do today is lift this top leg and just take it up for one. Now keep the toes flexed or pointed, really up to you, but have them engaged. That was 2. Draw the belly in. Use the hand to help you keep it on. 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. We'll go to 8. Bring it back, and then we're going to go forward, but we're just going to point forward, flex back. Point forward, and that was 2. Exhale forward, inhale back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, I got lost. That should have been 8, subtract 2. Oh, can't do that. Circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, last movement today on this side, clam. Bring your knees in stacked, feet on the ground. All you're going to do is work this outer hip, so you exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that'll do. Okay. Press yourself up, little mermaid stretch. So just hold your shin, this foot's touching the thigh, arm over. Maybe circle that shoulder. Stretch the other way. And change. So last movements we'll do a little bit of stretch to finish. Don't mind me if I just change where this is. Otherwise I'll be lying on it. I think that's in the right place. Legs forward. So I've let my legs come forward. It just allows me to stack my hips. Hand on head, hand in front. Help me balance, belly engaged. Okay, lift your top leg and we're just going to lift. Don't worry about how far, control the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to stop at 8, 6, 7, 8. Okay, going forward, we've got to go to 10. 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, try not to wobble the hips, control the movement. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're there. Clam. Again, feet on the ground, knees stacked. Open up the hips for 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Little stretch and we're done. This is week 1. Remember, pretty much all of these poses will happen week by week. Bring your right knee into your chest, left leg long, just squeeze it in. Circle the foot. So from here, a twist. This right foot touches the inside of your left thigh or just steps on your left thigh. Draw the knee across your body. Come on back to center, outside edge of that right foot on top of your left thigh, or just alongside your left thigh. So it's a lazy figure 4. And right leg long, left leg in, second side. Squeeze it in. Circle. Turn it into what I'm calling a dancer's twist. Head look the other way if you want, complete the twist. Feel that stretch through the back of the body. And then, once again, lazy figure 4. Soften the breath, soften the body, let that core go. Doesn't have to be involved here. Alrighty, bring yourself up however you want. Cross leg, legs forward. However you want it, whatever works for your body. Take a little twist to the left. We're just going to do a little bit of work for the neck. From here, keep your twist to the left, hand behind helping you lengthen up. Turn your head to the center of your chest. Lean your ear to your shoulder. And just gentle with this. My right hand's on my left knee. My left knee's going to press down. It's going to help that stretch a little. Lift the chin, lift the ear. Release. Try the other side. Lengthen up. Turn, turn. And then keep the twist in the rest of the spine, just your neck and head turn to the center of your chest as you lean your ear to your shoulder. Lift the ear, release the twist. If you cross, maybe just change for a moment. Then interlace things behind the head and just gently draw that bump on the back of the skull that you've interlaced onto forward. And let's feel that little stretch. And release. Hands behind, feet in front. Lift up the buttocks. You could just forward fold and lift up, or maybe stack your forearms, exhale. all the way up, however you get up. Thank you for practicing. So week 1, a little shorter, not a lot to be honest. And next week we build on this in 3, 4, 5. Remember, Pilates is functional, not going to get much of a sweat on. You're going to feel the muscles, shouldn't feel pain of any description. If you do, go see your relevant health specialist to find out what's going on. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you again.